Tally-ho, ItsOcean back again with more the series where I talk about all the movies, all the TV shows and all the video games that I have checked out over a given month. Although now, there's a new spin on things. And this is the first one where I'm going to be doing things completely separate, so this is going to feel a little bit weird, but I'm hoping that you can come on me? No? Come with me. I'm hoping you can come with me on this journey. Come on me, come on me. So yes, Severance. This goddamn show slapped. A new TV series which is unfortunately an Apple exclusive. Surprisingly enough, Ben Stiller worked on. But anyway, Severance is a bizarre but weird and wonderful and mysterious TV series about this character here, Mark, played by your boy Adam Scott. So Severance has this very strange but interesting procedure that is done to people, known as severance. Severance is a procedure that can be done on people in their heads that can basically separate your work self from your everyday life self, which means that you could walk into work and the moment you get through the door, you're a different you. Who am I? What's going on? What the hell's this? Where am I? Why is the room green? But then as soon as you leave work, well, oh, I'm back. And that is the main premise of this show. Adam Scott's character Mark has had this procedure done. So when he's outside, he's crying in his car, he's clearly going through some really bad shit, he's struggling with his mental health, he lives all on his own in this kind of lonely, isolated existence that he's in. So he can be really sad and upset and kind of mopey and just like struggling to get through things. But as soon as he gets into work, the reason for this is that out of work Mark and in work Mark are two separate personas, two separate people almost. The Mark outside of work doesn't know anything about Mark inside work, and vice versa. They know that the other one exists, but they don't know who those people are. They don't have their memories, they don't have their lives, which raises a lot of questions and a lot of conundrums. There's a lot of moral issues that this show touches on, which is kind of part of what is enjoyable about the show. But there are bigger things going on here that may not be obvious to you at first. You see, Mark works for a company named Lumon. No, not that. That one. Now, the people that have become severed, the inside work people, the innies as they are called, work in this basement of sorts, this labyrinthian huge place where they only know about their particular sector, their particular division of the business. They don't know anything else about any of the others, or if there are any others down here, or if there is anything else down here. And I'm not even kidding, this place literally is a maze. The first episode literally shows Mark walking down some of these corridors, and he's literally just like going this way, and then he's going this way, and then he's going this way, and then he's going back that, and then he's going that, and he's going that way. Like, who designed this place? It's like one of those mouse tests that they do in the labs where you've got like a couple of mice and they're all running around this giant maze trying to find the goddamn cheese. Only this place doesn't have any cheese, just more goddamn corridors. So anyway, inside work Mark has a couple of colleagues that he works with. One of the new ones, which is one of the first characters you will actually see and meet, is Helly R. She's a new recruit to the division and has no idea what the hell is going on. She is like the viewer's way to tap into this story. She's kind of like a newborn. She literally has no idea what her name is, where she is, what she's doing here, why she has to be here, which is actually pretty horrifying to watch, as she is brought into the fold of this company and she has no idea why she's even here, questioning her very existence. Why has she been put here? Why would the other part of her do this to her? Is she trapped here? Can she get out? Is there any way for her to live a good life in this weird underground maze, just sat every day working at this goddamn computer? Because another terrifying aspect of this show is that even if Helly R gets in the elevator, bye guys, see you tomorrow, end of the workday, the elevator door shuts, and then it can open again, and bam, she's straight back to work again. It's almost as if a single second has passed. And it's the same for the outside world version of these people as well. Mark could get in the elevator to go to work, ready to switch to Innie Mark, and then next thing he knows, blink, and he's finished work, and out he gets, and he's like, oh, okay, cool. And then he goes home. It's terrifying to think about if this was a reality. So there is this mystery surrounding Lumon, surrounding what is happening with these people people inside this company. Why are they here? What is their job even? They don't even know why they are doing what they are doing. Is there more to the story here? But in the meantime, we also have the outside world Mark, who is clearly trying to process some really bad shit that has happened to him. He's depressed as all hell. He's trying his damnedest to just live, to just survive. So this show does kind of split things almost between outside and inside. These stories do connect, obviously, but you've got outside Mark trying to process whatever it is that he's going through, and you've got inside Mark that is working with his colleagues to try and find out where they are. Like, where are we? What's going on here? Why is it so dark in these one set of corridors? What the I have so many questions. But this show truly goddamn blew me away. I loved every second of this. It was fantastic. It can feel like a little bit of a slow burn in the first few episodes, but I feel like every episode inches you closer to the truth of what's going on here. Inches you closer to finding out what will happen to these characters. Inches you closer to seeing the next big development in the story. Almost like it's leaving breadcrumbs throughout the corridors. And I loved this show. It was so goddamn good. No spoilers, but the finale had me literally being like, oh my god, holy, oh my, okay, wow. And I loved every single second of this show and really cannot recommend it enough. There are some absolutely fantastic performances in here as well. I think for me personally, Mr. Milchick over here was one of my favourite performances. He tries to come across as this really friendly and lovely guy, but something just doesn't seem right about him, and he has this menacing aura around him that made me anxious and tense anytime he was on screen.
Read it.
I don't want to.
No. Do.
Forgive me for the harm I have caused this world.
I'm afraid you still don't mean it.
Adam Scott was also absolutely great in this as well. For me personally, I don't know too much about Adam Scott, but a lot of the things that I've seen him in are comedies. So it was super weird for me to see him in such a serious role instead. Where this is not a comedy, by the way. This is a very serious show. It has a couple of jokes here and there, which admittedly were pretty funny.
Upon request, I can also perform a hug.
You know, I've been exhibiting signs of sadness. Could I get one of those?
No.
It always felt welcome. But yes, the show is goddamn amazing. There was a lot of plot developments that I did not see coming and did not expect. Some that were just really, really fantastic. There's some kind of spooky stuff in here. It's not a horror, by the way. It's just very mysterious. But it can get a little bit spooky at times. Sometimes it can be funny. Sometimes it can be kind of action-packed. Sometimes it can just be super strange, but in such a wonderful and gripping way. So that TV show was Severance. And as I mentioned, it's an Apple exclusive. But anyways, let me know what you think about Severance in the comment section down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Once again, this will be the format for Mumford Entertainment going forward. I will be having the usual bigger video coming up because I already started working on that before I started to try and make these singular videos. So that will be coming out at some point, but I will be doing singular videos from now on to really focus on a specific thing. It means that I've got more time to gush about how much I enjoyed a specific thing, such as Severance. If you want to go and check out the rest of the series, I will leave the playlist from Mumford Entertainment in the end card. But anyways, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Toodaloo!